If solar panel burns house, who is to blame? The installer or the customer? Come here, let's talk, because this one is actually a very big one. Now, to begin, solar panels causing house fires is actually extremely rare. We're talking about 1 in every 10,000 installations. It barely ever happens, but when it happens, it can be very catastrophic. And there are many causes for it, but the two main ones are usually cable undersizing and partial contact in the combiner box due to lack of MC4 connectors. You see, I don't understand some installers. Some of them, instead of them to use 10mm PV cables where they are supposed to use it, they will go ahead and be using 4mm PV cables. And especially when you're connecting a system in parallel, the high voltage these cables will be carrying would be too much for a 4mm cable to carry, which will end up leading to the cables burning. And if that happens along the side of the roof or anywhere that is in contact with anything that can catch fire, such as wood in the roofing of the house, that can start a house fire. Now, when it comes to the one that has to do with partial contact in the combiner box, this usually happens as a result of lack of MC4 connectors by installer. Now, some installers will actually take these PV cables and start peeling it like it's potato. Then they will now twist it and connect it inside the combiner box. And whenever there is a water leakage or rain or anything that starts touching those cables, it can lead to spark, and that spark can catch the roof, which would lead to house fires. So who is at fault in this situation? Well, quite clearly, the installer, because they're the ones that ended up installing with inferior materials. But it's not always that clear-cut. You see, most customers love to price so much, like they will be pricing installation as if it is Gary. Installation that the installer is telling you they would take 200,000 for, you're pricing them 80,000. And some installers, because they just want to take that job, they will end up downsizing the quality of the materials that they want to get. So instead of them to get 10mm cables, they'll end up getting 4mm cables. Instead of them to get MC4 connectors, they are just going to be peeling it like potato and connecting it together. So the cause of solar-related house fires is usually a combination of greedy installers as well as stingy customers. So here's the solution. As an installer, if the customer is actually pricing your installation like it's Gary, reject it. It is better for you to reject work than for you to actually do something that is going to lead you to causing a house fire. And as a customer, always do your research and ensure that every single material that is being brought by the installer, you are vetting it to be sure that it is the appropriate thing that you need for your particular setup. And also, very importantly, as a customer, understand that every single cost you're cutting will end up resulting in degraded materials being provided to you. So even though you want to negotiate, be very, very conscious of how you negotiate, that you don't end up with materials that would end up causing problems in your setup in future. If you want to get your home solar inverter system set up in any of the 36 states within Nigeria, then you should DM the WhatsApp number floating on the screen.